Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talk to Me Nice,
where we talk about love, life,
and all things spice. It's your girl Denisha.
And I'm Ashley.
Alright, hey girl.
Hi, how are you?
What's been going on? Tell me about your week.
It's been long, but I'm so glad that it's Friday. I'm very happy about it being Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. Festivities we got going on.
I know, excited. We got a friend's birthday coming up.
Bestie's
birthday. Happy early best friend. Happy early best friend. Happy early birthday, Kayana.
Shout out. We just shouted you out.
Period. So, yeah. Ain't nothing been going on with me either. Working. Same old same.
I like your glasses. That's what I just said, but you didn't hear me. But they look really nice.
Thank you.
That ain't them?
I've been had these. I just don't wear them that much.
I'm like, how many glasses do you got?
Like 4 pair. I just wear the same one.
But those are really nice. I had some like that a long time ago, or like not exactly like that, but I can't find them no more.
But I get free glasses though.
Like what insurance did you have?
No, for me working at Lens Cracker.
Oh, duh.
So y'all get free glasses every year. And I get the expensive ones.
Okay. I mean, I get my little pair.
I already been looking. I think I'm gonna give me some Gucci's next or Bulgari. You know, something light.
I can see you with some Gucci.
Something light. You know, not too much. So
I want some Fendi ones. That's my goal of designer shades.
We don't got Fendi. We just got Tom Ford, and those are really cute. So I might get one of those. I haven't decided. I get a new pair every September. So
September, I think I do October.
People was talking about my prescription because it's so thick, but I was like, I don't give a fuck. I think that was cute. So.
They are a little thick, but I mean, I think mine are thick too.
Yeah, and especially you can see it more because of the wire, but I don't care.
Do you put the little they be asking you if you want to do the glare?
Yeah, anti-glare. I get everything, the most expensive stuff, because it's free. So free, yeah, okay. Baby, believe me, if it wasn't free, I would not be getting everything. Just glasses. Yeah, plastic. That's all I need. So yeah, very blessed to be able to get free glasses, because then I just use my insurance on my contacts. So. All right. So you want to introduce today's topic?
Okay. Today's topic is a good one. It's about mental health in the Black community.
And depression. And so we're just going to touch on those two things.
Anxiety, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do anxiety too. We're going to get into
the whole full circle.
We get comfortable.
So, yeah, I was like, having a little tissue on standby maybe. Yeah, it's all right.
I'm drinking wine today. This is crazy.
Wine make me emotional, so
I don't know if this is gonna mix well.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, maybe not. So I guess I'll go first. So obviously, I kind of know a little bit. We've touched on it, not just briefly. I know you suffered from like postpartum depression, but before we get into that, I mean, that's the topic. Before we get into postpartum, because you have actually like an insight, since I don't have any kids, I'll say I can't share. I've never been through actual postpartum. So, have you ever experienced like depression or anxiety before pregnancy?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about depression, because sometimes you don't even know that you're depressed. You can be depressed for a long time without really just realizing it. But anxiety for sure. And I've been dealing with anxiety for like basically all my life. But hold on. But I didn't know it was anxiety until, of course, I got older and I learned about it. But yeah, I deal with anxiety just about almost every other day. Really, 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 really normal thing for me to always be anxious or have anxiety about something. So I've always had that. Pregnancy didn't give me anxiety though. That did get worse. The depression is what came after the pregnancy.
So during pregnancy, like you were okay and everything? Like, did you have a happy pregnancy?
I don't know. I had happy days. I can say that. Yeah, you know. But if I look back on the whole experience, I'm not gonna say it was a jolly old
good time.
Yeah. So yeah.
But happy 9 months every time.
Yeah, but I definitely wish it was like a whole happy 9 months. But yeah.
Okay. So you really don't have like a time, well, with your postpartum, but before pregnancy, there's really wasn't a time where you feel like you was at your lowest or in your darkest times.
Yeah. I don't know if I would say lowest or darkest times. I guess I wouldn't label it that, but like not myself
Mm-hmm.
and very just yeah, like turned off from the world type
Kind of
thing.
just didn't know why you felt this way.
I
Or,
knew why, but I felt like it was draining me and making me just every personality trait of mine was just, getting drained out because I was just focusing and all of my energy on one thing. So it was like I was at the time of the depression of me being like at my lowest, if we're gonna name it that.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can look back at that time and call that depression. But during the time, I just really didn't know. I guess
So did it
I
kind of
felt
just,
sad,
you
but
got through it like on your own,
for
or?
sure.
Okay.
What? For sure,
I mean, so do you
definitely.
want to talk about like exactly what made you depressed or what made you feel that way, or are you not like?
Um. So you mean like my postpartum, or you mean like before?
Um, Whichever one you want to talk about. If you want to talk about postpartum, you can. Or
Yeah, I can talk about postpartum, but I really don't know about like
before.
before. It's just sometimes sometimes things just kind of I don't know, I can't really just it was just a lot going on in my life at that time to really just pinpoint one thing. I think that was just how I was just I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't even know why I was feeling the way I was. I
Mm-hmm.
knew why, but I don't know how to answer that question. But I can talk about the postpartum.
Okay.
But no, with that, I didn't even know that I was going through it until I obviously realized like after my baby, I was like sad a lot and I didn't know why. Because after you have a baby, you're supposed to be like happy, like
Mm-hmm.
baby, family, and all that. But I was like sad. Like I loved my baby and I was happy, obviously, but sometimes I was just like not sad, not happy, or like
So
I
I
don't know
guess
how to
I
feel about
don't.
it.
If you don't know, I don't have any kids, so I just like I know a lot of mothers go through postpartum, but like I guess you can't tell me what exactly it comes from, but I just
The
wonder
baby, the
like
pregnancy.
I know, but like like why are you sad after the
It's
birth?
just literally that's why it's called postpartum. Like how you think about post traumatic syndrome or whatever, like that comes after a traumatic thing. Like so, postpartum is just something that comes after pregnancy.
Well, I
It
know
may or
post
may
is like
not.
after. That's what post means is like after. But I'm
Right.
saying like I know it can stem from different. I guess depending on who you are, it can come from like different reasons of why you experience postpartum depression.
Not really. I mean, because you could have a lady could be happy her whole 9 months, her and her husband, and joyous, and she could still have postpartum after she had to give birth. It's literally like just that. You don't have to
Yeah.
have a reason.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I know
Most women don't even know they're gonna go through it
your
until
body
they're
goes
going through
through.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you just brought a human into the world, so
Mm-hmm.
all the changes your bodies go through. But
Literally, and I don't know, it literally just happens to you. There's no way to stop it, I guess. Like if you say I'm going to be happy my whole 9 months because I don't want to have postpartum, like there's no way to stop you. You don't know if you got the shit until after you have your damn baby. Like, am I good or am I not? And you're either gonna be good or you're either gonna be
yeah, and I mean, it's hard to
not.
say I'm just gonna be happy in the future because you don't know
Yeah,
how your future is gonna be. So yeah, with it, but
definitely no one plans to go through postpartum. That's
right.
for sure. It just fucking happens to you, and you're like, damn. But it's also important to have like somebody who's gonna like understand what that is. Like, if you were having a partner while you're having a baby, to understand, because most men really do not understand postpartum, and how could they? They're not a woman. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's just you have to have the right person that's gonna at least try to understand what you're going through and not make you like feel bad about going through it or wrong for
Mm-hmm.
being sad, like or nothing like that because you already feel bad inside, period. So you don't want a partner that's going to make you feel bad for
Worse.
feeling
Yeah.
bad. Or like, you know, don't like, I don't know why I'm sad actually, but you
Mm-hmm.
know, maybe be nice to me instead of being mean. Maybe that would help, you know. So
Yeah, I definitely can see how that can make things worse. Not having a partner that's understanding, going through all that change. But
yeah.
so I know some people like postpartum lasts for years. I mean, is that something you think you're still dealing with, or?
No, I actually can actually say that I'm not dealing with that at all. My baby is 2, just turned 2, and I'm out of that. But it did. I don't think it even lasted. It lasted. Let's say I can say a year probably. I really don't know because, you know, with depression comes memory loss, and sometimes I just
Try to,
like
you want to
it's
forget.
gone. But mm, I know 6 months at the most. That's for sure. So maybe 6 months to a year is how it lasted for me.
Okay. So you like in a pretty good place. You have
Mentally,
happy days. Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
I think I will. I'm the best I've ever been, actually. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I just can't. Oh Lord, imagine having a kid, honey. Not for me, not right now.
If you
So,
love your sleep,
and I do. So,
that's
yeah,
the one number one thing you're gonna give up.
it's
Sleep and free time, actually. So that's
definitely
kind of
like one thing I cannot do. So,
unless you got a good baby that sleep all the
that's what I'm praying for. But hey,
time.
you know. So, do you think therapy is like needed when someone is depressed, or do you think it helps even with like anxiety and stuff like that?
I think so. I mean, some people look like down on it, but I mean, I think that it helps. You know, if you actually want it to help. If you go in there thinking like, I don't care what this dude say or this woman say, then no, it's not gonna help you. But if you believe that they can help you, then what they say gonna mean something to you, and you know it's gonna help you out. So I think it's really just an outlet. Honestly, it's just a stranger that you can tell your feelings to that won't judge you. Is really all it is.
Which is why I don't get people look down. I mean, for me personally, I've been to therapy. I used to go to therapy, and it's just like a stranger. So to me, I can open up more to a stranger because, like, I don't know this person.
Right.
Versus like someone
People
close to me or like your family. So, I mean, so why do you think like therapy is so taboo when it comes to the Black community?
Because people just try to, I guess, always make like a joke of something or make fun of people or, you know, always trying to make a joke out of it because it's normal in, you know, the non-black community for like medications and therapists and just if you feel like something's off with you, it's gonna, you know, they're gonna give you something for it or whatever. But like in our community, it looks like something wrong with you,
Yeah.
or something like that. So I don't understand why what it is, but it happens a lot, and I don't know. I just feel like it's, I don't know how to even just say that. Like I don't know why we do it, but we do. Well, I personally don't think it's not anything wrong if like one of us is, you know, taking medications, but worldwide. And I don't even understand how, because they what, motherfuckers be popping perks, motherfuckers be taking, you know what I'm saying? So y'all own medication,
Drinking lean.
y'all just on somebody else's motherfucking prescription.
Yeah.
So the fuck of what you mad at me to get my own, but you taking somebody else's. Come on now.
Yeah, I think the word like, oh, you on antidepressants, like, oh, you crazy or something. Like, I'm like,
you're ignorant, you're dumb, actually.
golly. I think it dates back like generations because like the older generation, you know, they always want to keep stuff in the home, like whatever's going on, keep it in the home, and it's not for the outside world to know about our business and about our family business. But that's why women that's been sexually abused, they don't know how to cope with it from like a family member because y'all don't want to talk about stuff within y'all family. Yeah, I'm like, it's y'all family, like definitely need to kill that cycle of it staying within the family. So I think therapy helps a lot. When I went to therapy, I loved her. She really changed like a lot in my life, and she ended up getting like another job or something. Bitch, I'm gonna find you. I don't know where you at, but and then I just stopped going after that. After she wasn't working there anymore, which I mean, it was fine. But yeah, I got a lot out of it. So
sorry,
I enjoyed therapy. I didn't mind telling her my business. That was her job. That's what she there for. Right. So it's like I'm not gonna waste a woman's time.
Right.
And it's also important to find somebody that I had she was like a middle-aged white woman, which I didn't care. Most people want to do like someone that's African American or a woman that's like a woman. But I mean, what I was sad and depressed about, I mean, it really didn't matter. I wanted a woman for sure, but her race, it really didn't matter to me. So
but the same reason that you would want a woman would probably be the same reason someone would want a race.
Yeah,
you wanted a woman race because she would understand you more. She's
yeah. A woman. If I feel like I was talking about African American things, like wanting somebody to relate to me and my experiences, then I would want African American. But
she don't relate to you, period, because y'all black women, no matter what you're talking.
That's what I'm saying. I would want a black woman if that's what I was talking about. But I mean, as far as like why I was sad, I mean, anybody can go through that, like any race. But it didn't matter to me if she was white or black. So
maybe I feel like a black woman, if I tell her what I'm going through, she could understand how to navigate through it, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it depends on just who you are too. And so her being white, it didn't bother me.
Now you're racist.
Well, I'm talking about like I was okay with her being like white because of what we was talking about. So so what would be like your message that you wanted to give someone that was currently going through postpartum? Or
it's gonna be okay. It's definitely gonna go away, and even if you don't feel like it, do it. Just get up, do something, and don't feel bad for feeling sad. It's gonna go away. Seek help if it's not going away. There's nothing wrong with seeking help also.
So. Yeah, please seek help. Talk to somebody, whoever. I think you're really good about that, like getting up. I be seeing you on TikTok with your makeup on. Girl, if I ain't going nowhere, honey, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. Like,
I used to do it so often back in the day, and you know, that's when you don't realize, like when I was saying, you don't realize when you depressed, like 7-step skin routine that turned into a 2-step because I don't feel like fucking doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's starting of depression because it's like you're not doing what makes you happy no more. So, yeah, I'm trying to get back into that.
Yeah, that's how I am with the gym. I really want to get back into it, but one day. But I'm not like sad anymore, so it's fine.
Right. If you got what you did out of it, therapy either fucking way.
Now I'm just going for trying to get a little booty, but that's all. Okay.
Hold on, let me ask you something. What do you think? Oh no, I don't want to ask that. Okay. So do you think it's harder for black men to like admit that they have like mental issues or that their mental is not right versus like black women? Like, because the world holds black men to like a higher standard than just about every fucking body. So it's like, do you feel like it's harder for them to say like there's something wrong with me and people won't believe them, like, you know, for let's say Kanye was, you know, like that? Do you think it's like harder for them than a black woman, or do you think black women have the same struggle when it comes to being heard about their mental, you know, issues? Not to go like this, but like
no, I think it is harder for men, just because it is like so, I guess, kind of taboo for men to talk about their feelings or talk about, you know, oh, men don't cry, you know, show emotions, aren't as emotional as women, or can be as emotional as the women can be. So I definitely think it's harder for men, and they don't talk about it as much as women talk about it. And then some men, I mean, overall, I think it's harder for men, but some men are okay, like, with talking about it. Maybe not necessarily to a therapist, but maybe like a loved one, because I know some people that like would talk to like the family, not probably about their problems, but just say that they're going through something, you know, versus they don't want to go to somebody else.
But at least they have someone to go to. They don't have to be.
They know they got someone to go to, but they still don't want to talk about it. So I think it's definitely harder for men. So
I do too. Black men at that.
Yeah, especially black men. And then people just don't. And usually they say like the happy ones would be like the people you need to check on, because some people are really good at masking like their depression or whatever they're going through, because you see them so happy and you think everything okay, but even if they not happy, I mean, you should check on everybody. Right. But usually ones that are like always happy, they say, you know, them the ones you should check on. So after going through depression, it's made me more aware of it. So I like check on my family, ask them if they doing okay. Like before, it wasn't really something I thought about as much. So now that I'm like more aware of it, but people don't really talk about. I mean, my mom and she's like real good, and we are all open, but we've never really actually talked about it. Not that much with my sister, but not that much.
I'm really not open with my family. I mean, not a bad thing. Like, I guess I'm just not like that. I guess I don't know if we was raised that way, but I don't know. I just we talk. I mean, I tell my family what I want to tell them, or what I feel like them, or what in casual conversation if they just happen to be there, or if I just want to type, or if I just really kind of like need to. But other than that, it's not like if ever something happens, I'm always telling somebody about it or nothing like that. I just
Yeah.
always.
My family, I mean, we're open, but we don't like talk. My sister is like the most open, I think. Like she will talk to whoever, like one of us, about what she's going through. So I'm not really that open when it comes to that, like until I see it's gotten to a point where I can't do it on my own anymore. So I probably would share it. Well, we'll share it with like my mom or my sister, and I could share it with like my dad and my brother, but I just tend to go to like the females in my family, because it's not that they won't understand like the guys, it's just that I'll go to my mom for anything like first. So I really don't, and I deal with my feelings on my own. Like I don't really share. So I'm not a big sharer when it comes to stuff like that. Like I will share, but as far as like posting on social media or something, like I could be going through something and won't nobody know it. Like even my family won't know it until I tell them. So
right, that's exactly how I feel. I just be like, it's so much stuff that could happen, and I wouldn't even say anything, like literally until like I'm like not able to do it on my own or something. Or I feel like I have to reach out maybe, but like for the most part, I always keeping it. But see, that's the thing. That's the like, why do we do that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just who I am. I've just kind of always been a private person. I mean, even if like living with my boyfriend, he didn't even know like what I was going through because I would just mask it so well. Like when he wasn't at home, that's when I would have like deal with whatever I was going through, and then I'll pull it together before he got home or before I had to go to work. Like I'll just pull it together, and that'll be it. I'll just go on about my day.
Pull it together, but you got it out. See, if I'm like sad or depressed, like I can't stop it from coming. I'll be at work fucking crying.
I've definitely cried at work. A girl just asked me how I was doing one day at work, and I started crying. Oh man, she was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Girl, no, it's not you. Trust me. It's just you caught me at a bad day, honey."
One of my coworkers bought me a cupcake because she seen that I was over there crying, and she came back from her lunch and she had gave me a cupcake. And she seen it. I was over there going through it. Like I leave work. I'm the type to leave work. I'm not gonna be here in front of these folks.
Yeah, I'll just stay. I was like, give me 5 minutes, and I don't know. I ain't missing no work.
See, that's because you're strong. You're able to. I'm literally going to
shut down.
Can't do it. I'm not gonna care about nothing that's going on. I just can't do it. Please. I just gotta go. Bye.
I mean, yeah. I've had times when I just like literally couldn't do it, so I just got through those times, through those days.
Yeah, we fly high.
Sword. So yeah, I don't deal with. I haven't been depressed in a minute.
Yeah, same. But that's a good thing, really good thing. I mean, of course, there's depressive episodes. I guess like a mood instead of like a feeling that's in my body. Like I may just feel like whatever one day, but it ain't like I'm depressed. I'm just not in the mood. Maybe.
Yeah, I have those days where I'm like not in the mood, because I was like actually depressed. But like now, I don't really get depressed. It's just like I just have days where I'm just like not as motivated, and I'm not feeling it. But it's not. I can definitely tell the difference between like what I was going through versus now when I'm just not having like a good day or something.
That's good.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel a difference too for sure. Feeling just sad every day for no reason. I'm not that at all.
Yeah, I'm not that anymore. I used to be like sad every single day.
Girl, I couldn't even listen to music because I would, I don't give a fuck if it's saying happy, love you. If that motherfucker slow, I'm finna cry.
Yeah. Music definitely, yeah, crying, driving home, crying.
You play some Young Boy, I may fucking cry. That's how bad it was. Turn it off. I'm not listening to shit. Young Boy puts you in a fucking mode though too though. So let me not even play with him like that because he will make you emotional.
I mean, music gets you through too. I have a lot of some songs that I like to listen to specifically that kind of made me feel better.
It's supposed to. That's how bad it was for me. I couldn't even listen to the music. It wasn't making me feel better. It was making me feel worse because I didn't want to think about it.
No, it was songs like that too. Yeah, that made me feel worse.
Even the happy songs, I felt like I didn't like thinking about it. So I'm not gonna listen to no song that's gonna remind me of it. I'm not gonna listen to no song that's gonna make me think of anything that I'm going anything. I sit here in silence or something that's gonna distract me from. But what I'm not gonna do is think about it because as soon as I think about it, I'm gonna cry. And that's what I don't want to do. So if anything that I'm going through, if it's affecting me and making me emotional, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna listen to nothing. No, I don't want to talk. No, I don't need no reminders. I need to stay just like this. You ain't gonna trigger me at all. So.
Yeah, I can cry like not on cue, but like I can make myself cry if I wanted to. I'll just think of something sad.
Sometimes you need a good cry.
Yeah, I just watch a. It's a certain movie I watch when I need a good cry.
What does that mean? You need a good cry?
I just feel like crying because why not? Because
why not? I haven't cried since Tuesday. Let me go and shed a couple
tears. My eyes feel a little dry. Like let me watch this movie.
Of a woman if I didn't just cry for no reason. Let me go and drop.
It's like the same when I just need a good laugh or I want to watch a good love story.
You see if the tears are still there. Okay.
Yeah, so I can cry. I'm an emotional TV watcher, so I cry for shows and movies and stuff.
See, I have anxiety about watching new shows, so I don't even watch a lot of new shit.
I like put it off. I'm like, just watch it. But I watch the same stuff. I watched This a Raven like 1,000 times.
That's a good one.
It doesn't ever get old either. I just watch it over and over.
That's how I do with Friends. It never gets old. Over and over.
Over and over. I can like recite the episode.
Okay, the last episode, I'm gonna start that bitch over to the first episode.
Because why not? It's my favorite show.
Oh.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This wine is the bottle almost gone, so I got it for Mother's Day. Shout out to my sis.
You have any more questions about depression?
I know you was talking about earlier, you were talking about, surviving depression, but you never really got into your story. So I want to know if you were comfortable with telling your story and like what caused your depression and everything like that.
I'm laughing because you said surviving. It reminded me of
it is a survive.
It just reminded me of surviving R. Kelly.
All right, well, maybe I should use a different word. I mean, maybe out of your depression to where you are now. You talked about that a lot, but we never really got into the real story of it. So if you're comfortable with sharing it,
yeah, I'll share a little bit. A little bit.
This is my first time hearing it with you guys.
So yeah, I was depressed like for a little minute back in 2020. It wasn't because of the pandemic. I actually really enjoyed the pandemic. I kind of wish we can go back. I mean, aside everything that happened, I enjoyed. Yeah, I enjoyed like being at home. But anyway, so yeah, the pandemic was like my worst and best time, I guess you can say, because I was depressed kind of before, during it, and then I got out of it during the pandemic as well. So I missed the pandemic, low key, but. Yeah, so I guess it kind of like 2019-ish up into 2020-ish. I was just going through a lot. Like I didn't really like myself or like love myself as much as I should. Like I didn't find myself to be like I didn't think I was pretty. I didn't think I was attractive. Like I knew I was pretty, but I didn't think I was beautiful. So that's kind of like what stemmed from my insecurities and what kind of drove me into depression. Because like social media was a big thing for me. So now it's really not, but I was just kind of, I've been small, if you know me, I've been small like my whole life. So back then I was like, was sad, so I wasn't eating. It affected my like eating and everything like that. So I had lost a lot of weight. So if you think about it, I was already small and then I lost more weight. So I was like 95 pounds when I went to the doctor. And now I'm like 125. So I'm still small, but I've gained weight. I gained my weight back.
Small is wrong?
No, I don't think small is wrong. Like, I know it's people out there that wish they was my size, but for me personally, I just don't think being like petite is fine. When I look at other women that are like my size, I find them to be beautiful, but I just didn't find it within myself. So that's another thing I try to do, is trying to find, like, embrace women that are my size, like on social media and stuff like that. But just for me personally, I just never felt like I was beautiful because of my body, and it just made me like really sad and really depressed for like a long time, because I'm like 26, and like even now I'm fine now, but like even now I just don't feel like I'm as developed. Like, I wish I was like more developed, like, because I don't know what's in the water, but these kids in high school now, baby, they look older than me.
Yeah, but that's too early. That shit gonna look bad like 30 years from now, and you gonna.
But I mean, it's all natural what they got now. I mean, most
it's
everybody in high
saying,
school.
But if you get it so early, it's when you're older,
When you get
it's
to
going
this
to
age,
look bad. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You would rather get it later than too early, for sure.
I just didn't feel like I looked developed, like as an adult or like as a young lady, and I didn't think like I didn't look good in my clothes. Like, I would like not want to go out or do stuff like that where people would like look at me, because I would just be so insecure about my body and the way that I looked. And it's not that I just want to walk around with like a fat ass. I just would, like, I wish I formed like fit in my clothes better, if that makes sense. Like, I filled out. That's what I mean. Like, I filled out my clothes better. Like, my breast size is fine. Like, I like my breast size. It was more so like my butt and just like all over I wanted to gain weight. So that's just really kind of like the things that I struggle with. It just kind of took me to a spiral where I became like obsessed with it. Like, I would just stay on Instagram for like hours, and I would just like compare myself to like other girls that I see like on Instagram.
Why?
And it was like, and during this time, my grandmother had passed, so my like dad, mom had passed, and I just remember being at her funeral. Like, after the funeral, and I was just in a car crying, and I felt bad because I wasn't crying because I just buried my grandmother, but I was crying because I was just like so depressed and everything that I was going through. And I was actually sitting in the car crying, and my dad came and checked on me, and he thought I was crying because it was like the day of my grandmother's funeral, but that's not why I was crying. And I felt bad because this is like, not obviously it's not a happy time, but this is the time I should be spending like with my family, because we were like all down in Dumas, and being with them and taking it in and, you know, burying my grandmother. But instead, I was just so consumed with what I was going through, like in my personal life. And I just feel bad. Like, I wish I could go back, not like want to relive the day of my grandmother's funeral, but like that I took advantage of actually taking in that day. Because I really don't see, like, I see that side of my family and my dad's side, but I see that side more than my mom's side, but I don't see everybody. So I know it's most people, which is, we should work on that. But most people, we come together doing like a funeral or something like that. So I just wish I actually took in the time to actually be around my family. But I was just so in my feelings that day, and I was able to like take advantage of that day and what was going on. But yeah, I just was, it was just something that I was dealing with. Like, I was single that year, and well, you know, the 19 to 20, and so just things like going on with our relationship and stuff like that. A lot of the fights were about like Instagram and, you know, the pictures he would like, and I would just be so consumed. And she could have on a fucking mummy costume, and if he liked the picture, like, it was gonna be a fight. So that's like, it was just bad. And and then like now I understand like the pictures, it like now social media, it doesn't really bother me. So that's how I know I've like actually got to a place where, you know, I'm actually better, because at first it would be like I would be so consumed with it, but now it's like, I don't bother me if he don't, as long as he's not like liking nothing like inappropriate, it doesn't bother me.
Like, you know, ass naked pictures.
Yeah, if she not butt ass naked, then it's okay. Because I mean, we girls, we are on there in our bathing suits, our bikini. Okay, like, it's whatever. Like, I understand the whole social media thing, so it really doesn't bother me as much as it used to. But yeah, so I pretty much would do. I just would be so consumed with like what other girls look like on Instagram, and I just wished I looked like that. Like, not really like that. I want to be like looking like my own. I don't want to have like ain't no wrong with like the BBLs and stuff, but if I had the money, I would hire a personal trainer and gain my weight that way. But it takes a lot of money, like having to buy like all the food anyway, because I'm trying to gain, so I have to eat more. So if I had the money, that's the route I would go. to gain weight. I would put it into like a personal trainer and put it into my groceries and like all my protein and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just wish not that I looked like them, but I just wish that like I feel my clothes more. That I feel like more developed. Like
But
I didn't
you only
feel
like that's what you're supposed to look like because of the pictures.
Yeah, pretty much.
If Instagram wasn't a thing, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because in high school I have a problem with my size. Like I said, I've always been pretty much this size, and in high school my size really didn't ever like.
Yeah.
I never really thought of it. Like I knew I was small, but so definitely social media played like a huge part in it. And then like now I just have to remind myself, like a lot of girls you see on social media are natural, but now a lot you have to remind yourself that, you know,
It's
some of the bodies, yes, the angles and all that. Yeah, so that's what I have to tell myself. Like everything on social media is not real.
It's all fake.
So yeah, it's all fake. So
we only show you what we want you to see on social media. You ain't gonna never see some shit we don't want you to see. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
that way helps me like get through it now. But yeah, I've gotten like so much better, but I just realized I needed help because I was like dealing with it on my own like for a very long time. And then like when I realized like, okay, well, I can't really do this on my own anymore. Like I need help. So I told my mom and I went through therapy through her insurance. So when you come in or whatever, this was, I think it was before like everything had shut down, but you go to a place and you have to fill out, I don't know if you ever went, or sometimes they do this at the doctor too, but basically you have to answer this questionnaire about how you feeling from like a 1 through 5 or whatever. And then I couldn't even get through the damn question number 1, and I was just sitting there bawling. Like now I've taken it again since then, and like I can answer it. So that's another way I can like determine that I'm actually like doing okay. I can actually like answer the whole sheet without like crying. But back then, like I was bawling and I couldn't even answer the question. So the lady, she called my mom and was just like, you know, she needs help. So then we took the steps for me to get help. But I mean, it was times where like I really didn't want to be here anymore. But that's why I was saying like my family, they kind of like the ones that got me through it. Because me personally, I know like some people say when they commit suicide, like people just can't, they're just not strong enough. But to me, in my opinion, suicide is selfish to me.
You hurt everybody else.
Yeah, so like you have to think about yeah, you in this pain and you just like you want it to go away so bad, and then it's like suicide is like the quickest thing, but I just couldn't do that like to my family. Yeah, I couldn't do that to them. So that's really how I got through it. But it was definitely like times where I was just like, okay, I just don't want to do it no more. So I would just like, you know,
I've been there before. It's okay, don't cry. Don't do that. It's okay. I did not plan on crying, but did not do it.
I know that's why I was like, I knew I was gonna cry like if I talk about it a little bit, but that's why I was kind of going back and forth about it. But it's fine now. But I really don't cry because of like what I went through. It's more so about like my family. So yeah, it's more so like about my family, and just like I just knew I couldn't like do that to them. So
I'm glad that you thought about them. Some people don't, you know, so you're stronger than most.
Yeah, but I would just have like what I was saying about like people didn't know what I was going through. Like I would just have panic attacks, and I would just get through the panic attack, and then I would just like go to work, and like that was it. But it was some times or like some days where I really couldn't do it, and then I would just like either call my mom or call my sister, and then they kind of, you know, they would come over there. But because like one time I was having like a panic attack at like 5 o'clock in the morning because of just, and I just think it's so stupid like why I was depressed. And I think like I kind of felt not guilty, but why I didn't share is because it's like other people are going through like way worse than like, girl, you sad because you would, yeah, I mean, it's true to your truth, but I'm like, girl, you sad because of the way you look. Like it's people that want to be your size and stuff like that. But it's just like, I know people like fat shame, but it's like I don't think people pay attention to like skinny shaming as much as like fat shame, because like you just have to be more aware, like telling somebody like, oh girl, you know you so skinny, or do you eat or anything, like you don't know what somebody, just because they skinny, they may not like their size. So but definitely become like more aware of that. Like that's not a compliment. Like you telling me I look like I don't eat, or you telling me I'm like so thin or so skinny. Like, okay, girl, I see myself every day. I know. So that was just that. But yeah, so that's just like little stuff like that that I kind of hang on to. Like it's a voicemail that I keep in my phone that I don't ever delete. It's a voicemail of my mom when I was like having an episode. That's when I tell them. I basically just called her and I said, Mom, I can't do it anymore.
That's gonna make me ball my eyes out here.
Yeah, so I called her and I said I couldn't do it anymore, and I just hung up the phone. And she just kept calling me. And I just kind of keep it as a reminder because, like, I don't have any kids, but you could just hear in her voice the fear of, like, her saying, answer the phone. So I just keep that voicemail because it just kind of remind me, like, you know, no matter how low it gets, there's people out there, even if you don't love yourself, there's people out there that love you.
Yeah.
But her and my grandmother ended up coming over there. Of course, they were like banging on my door. And I answered the door, but that time it was just like a lowest time, and I just didn't want to be here anymore. Like I had thought about killing myself like so many times, but I just didn't.
I'm glad you did. You made it out.
So I just didn't. So I made it out, and um, like to my sister when I called her, she answered. It was like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And it was just the same thing, basically. I knew my mom. I could call her, but I knew she wasn't gonna answer. So I called my sister, and basically it's the same thing. Like I can't do it anymore. Sitting in, like laying in the bathroom on the floor with basically any pills I can find, and was just I had thought about it. I was gonna write each one of them a letter, just letting them know like it's not your fault. It's not nothing nobody could have done. Just to my mom and my sister, my brother and my dad, like there's nothing that y'all could have done. It was all just me. But I never got to that. I never wrote the letters. And when I would get that low, I would just call my sister. She came, and we didn't even talk about anything or about it. We just laid down in her bed and basically cuddled until I had to go to work in a few hours, and I went to work, and that was it. So I did go to therapy once I realized I couldn't do it on my own anymore. And the lady, she helped me a lot, and she got me through it. So now it's basically just reminding myself that I would never go through that, or I try not to listen to my mom's voicemail, but I will like sometimes. And then it was a video of I kept on Instagram of Halle Berry. She talked about trying to commit suicide as well.
She's one of the most prettiest women.
Yeah, right. It is like no matter how pretty you are, or what your body look like is just, you know, something
Your
real.
own battle.
It's just something you have to deal with on your own. So just remind myself, like, even though I didn't feel it, I know I am beautiful. It's just a daily thing that you have to kind of remind yourself of. And social media isn't going anywhere, and everything you see on social media isn't real. And it's just okay to remind yourself that you are beautiful and you are here for a reason. And it's people that who aren't here, it could be because, you know, they were murdered or anything. And it's just how selfish would it be of me to take my life when a life was taken from somebody else if they wanted to be here. So I just try to live my life no matter how low it gets, because I'm here.
You are here, and you're out of that very dark place.
Yeah, so I'm not in that dark place anymore. Ooh. I still have like days where I'm not as motivated, but that was definitely like my darkest time in life. So I would never. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but I strive to never be in that space again with myself. So
very strong of you to share that, for sure. Very, very strong to share that.
So yeah,
everybody can do that.
That's it.
Wow. All right, we need to take a breather because it got emotional up in here. All righty. Wow, I didn't know all of that was going on, but I had no clue. I mean, I just know I didn't know.
So yeah, not depressed anymore, and I told myself I would never go back. So
that's nice.
Because that was definitely my saddest time.
Oh,
my darkest time.
You not what's that when people don't like to hug?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Girl,
but we can hug. I don't care if people touch me. I'm worried about touch. I'm not an affectionate person.
You are non-affectionate, so you don't like to touch?
Not really.
Okay.
What did they touch me for?
Because maybe they like you.
Don't touch me.
Why not? You don't like people? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't like people. I like people. But I don't like people.
But you don't like people.
Yeah, like I have friends. I want to make new friends.
But you don't like people.
Because they just stupid. Like they just do
humans.
Stupid shit. Like dumbass shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to have to be a people person.
I'm not a people person at all. Like
it's
I
all
don't
in the face.
Start conversations with you or nothing.
Yeah, you don't have to start conversations. I don't think I would do that. I don't know. It depends on the day.
It could be any day for me. I don't want to talk to you. What we gotta talk about? What we gotta talk about? I'm really not mean though. I'm really a nice person, in my opinion.
After saying all that,
yeah. I have people out there that understand me, so yeah.
Yeah, I understand you. Come on now, we already talked about 15 years.
Just not a people person. But like some people.
For you.
Period. You should. So yeah, if anyone is experiencing depression, it does get better. It may not feel like it right now, but it does. And I advise you to talk to somebody about it if you're not able to deal with it on your own, because it's some things you can I think you know when you need help. And I know everyone isn't as strong as most people. Like I was strong enough to come out of it because, I mean, first of all, I just think of my family all the time. So that's really what got me through it. So definitely just talk to somebody. Talk to yourself in the mirror, whatever makes you feel happy. But it will get better.
For sure. Ditto. I second that. For sure. And if you feel like you can't do it yourself, reach out to somebody. Reach out to anybody. If you feel like you can't reach out, just try. Just scream for help. You'd rather be here than not. So
yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, but I think it's about time to get up into this. I'm already drunk and we about to start taking these shots. I'm sipping this wine, and now we're gonna play these games.
Come on, let's play Richard Roulette.
Oh my gosh. I'm not pouring no more, really. It's good, ain't it? You like it? Mm-hmm. Listen, if you this past weekend, if you went to the Dukes and Boots party. I don't know who fucking bottle this is, and I don't know how the fuck it got in my car, but I ain't steal your shit, just let you know. It was in my car. I don't know whose shit it is. I literally don't know how the fuck did it get in my car? Literally,
they're not worried about the damn bottle.
They
don't know who bottle it is anyway, because every motherfucker in there had a Don Julio bottle.
Yeah, just if you went home without your bottle, it was in my car. How the fuck you got in my car? I would like to know, but I ain't seen. That's it.
I'm dead.
Literally, because Brittany and they said it's not theirs, and I thought it was theirs. So, like, who the fuck shit was it? Like, literally, I was in the car by myself.
How did they end up in here?
So, I don't know. Ooh, I'm nervous. Take 2 shots if you can't cook, because what the fuck? I can cook.
I can cook. I can't throw down, but I can cook.
I can cook. I can throw down. I can do whatever. If I had a man, whatever I like,
you gonna get
like. Whatever he like, I can make.
Yeah, I did some sort of pee on yourself.
It's like when you shuffle them up, that's what brings the cards up.
Right. Just take a shot if you have a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. I fucking wish.
No. Oh my gosh.
Need my rent paid.
I don't want to give no sugar.
I know, it's some people out there you show them little titty.
They say that's just a daddy though. Daddy issues.
No, some of them
ain't got no daddy issues.
No, I ain't got no daddy. I just want the money.
Right. Money, no sugar.
Yeah. I'll show you the titty.
No, we already seen this. Okay, let's just top this off right now.
Some of them are different and some of them are the same.
Take a shot if you are the crazy ex. No. Crazy over no one.
Bitch, you're not instructions.
It's
Says take a shot if you ever licked someone's ass.
Oh. Then you don't like getting his groceries.
Nigga, I ain't eating nobody ass. Even if he did, it is disgusting.
Oh, I'm playing.
Eat no hairy ass. That is nasty.
Some women.
Yeah, I know some women do it.
Shit. Gabrielle Union, guys, she be eating Dwayne Wade ass.
That's nasty.
She do. She said it.
Yeah, I know she did. I know she did.
Why did you tell us that shit?
Yeah, we didn't care. We don't want to know.
No, seriously, did she got these bitches in here 3 times or something? Like,
I shuffled, guys. You got a wild card?
Yeah.
What it say?
It says, get up, go outside, and race the person to your right.
Race?
Yes.
Look, these knees almost 30.
We got to race, Tanisha. Come on.
I ain't got no tennis shoes.
It is what it is.
You gonna win because I'm not putting in no effort.
Okay, let's jog. Oh, let's race. Oh, it says loser take 2 shots. Yeah, it don't even say we got an option.
Chill. Race. And you got the fucking stretchy jumpsuit on.
Sporty.
Yeah. I got jeans on.
We're gonna be ready to go the fuck home after the
Definitely
fucking race. No more show.
Ski my toe, I'm be ready to go.
Okay, let's save that for the last card. We're gonna do that at the end of the show.
We may race at the end.
Okay, so that's my card, dog.
Cause I ain't ran in years. Years.
Thanks.
Take a shot if you ever sold your food stamps.
Nope. I definitely have. On me, the fuck?
I don't even get food stamps.
I've sold them before.
I get some food stamps, but I use them hoes. I'm not selling them.
Do I want this?
Them for me.
I ain't sold them in a minute, but I didn't have a lot to the point where I could sell.
Yeah, I say now if you got a lot where you can sell some, then I definitely would sell some. Cause I mean you don't eat crab legs every day.
The fucking liquor with the wine.
It's alright.
It's getting old. What am I taking a shot for? I forgot.
You sold your food stamps.
Cause you know me, I'm pouring up.
Pull it up, pull it up. Oh, you got the pink shot glasses. Oh, that's cute.
I just feel like this was a bad idea. to chase with the wine, but it's done now.
I plan to get drunk tomorrow though, so
At the brunch?
all day.
Oh, you got a whole busy day?
She said we're going out that night.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. I ain't gonna babysitter. But I'm gonna be there at the brunch though.
Yeah. Jerk off my most.
Take a shot if you lick Gucci's or you like your Gucci. Hey, did you just say this? Was this the ass?
It wasn't Gooch though. It had said
Gooch?
actual
Is
ass.
Gooch not ass?
No, Gooch is like the part. Isn't the Gooch like the part between the ass and the balls, or the balls and the? It's not the ass. You know the Gooch.
Like under the balls?
Yeah, it's like under the balls.
Okay, so wait, let's do this visual here.
It's under the balls. Take a shot if you lick Gucci's or you like your Gooch.
So this is the balls.
I lick Gooch.
I'm saying, what is the Gooch? Because I've licked balls before, but oh my gosh, my mama watched this. But I don't
watch this too. Sorry,
Gooch.
Mom. Yeah, if you went
under.
but yeah, beyond the balls, but not to the ass.
Oh, no, I didn't go to the ass. Okay.
That's the Gooch.
Damn, that's a name for it?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I thought it was just the balls. Normal shit.
That's
balls.
What they call
I didn't know it's. I didn't went to the Gooch.
You get a new cup?
Oh, I didn't lick the Gooch. That sounds gay.
Dude, proud. I didn't lick Gooch.
They sound gay. Oh god,
like gay for the dude.
Yeah, they should have named it that.
Now dudes they like the Gooch.
Just say balls. Leave it at balls.
You know they come up with a term for everything.
Gooch just sounds like.
No, a little Gooch.
To the LGBT what is it?
LGBTQ.
Yeah, no offense, because I definitely didn't mean nothing by that.
Yes, we don't have Gooch because it's
So Gooch is only a man thing.
I feel like it's only a man thing.
A little word,
Because I mean we don't got
word.
Yeah, we don't got a Gooch. Yeah, it's just a man thing.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Mom.
Yeah, my mama learns. If you watch, you're gonna learn some things about her sweet child.
I'm gonna tell her not to watch this episode, and she's gonna listen. But we didn't get your last card, so you gotta put. Oh, and we got a race too.
Girl, we just not racing. Take a shot if you want to cuss a coworker out. In my old job, yes, I did. But this new job, everybody cool, really.
I was gonna say no because I work from home, so I don't like have a coworker. But honestly, we be in the team chat, and I do be wanting to curse them out because I feel like they be answering my questions in a smart way.
Yeah, I be like they be snooty and snotty.
Yeah, like bitch, that's how I be feeling. So I guess but I don't want to take a shot because I'm drunk.
You finish your wine.
Like I'm chasing the fucking liquor with wine. I'm good and drunk right now. Oh. Girl, don't let me fall out there. Please don't.
Yeah, we gonna race y'all.
You ain't put me on no motherfucking YouTube if I fall.
We gonna race y'all. You be provo.
Oh, Lord. Hell no. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing.
You be promo.
Damn, I missed this bottle. I want it back. I'm gonna take this a little bitty because I'm running out of chaser. I don't take liquor straight. I chase it. Sorry, if that makes me lame.
Right, that's what I say. I don't feel be lame. I have taken liquor like straight before, trying to look not soft,
and it then killed me. So I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not. No, I don't give a damn. Maybe I ain't at that age yet.
Are we doing?
Damn, I got that on my.
Are we gonna play the hot seat?
What you want to do? One more card or hot seat?
Do one more card.
Okay. It was me, wasn't it?
I didn't read it.
That's your card. Or should I take it? How do we play the game?
I just saw your face, but I didn't see it.
It says take a shot if you've ever sucked a nigga's nipples or a nigga that get your nipples sucked. I've never sucked a nigga's nipples, but I kind of wanted to though. Is that nasty?
I suck nipples.
Okay, I love it. I want a nigga to like that, but I've never done that. Hold on, let me find out.
Girl.
Not you telling your business.
I told you. A lot of our business. I mean, so I be having doing.
Who cares? It's her business anyway.
You know.
Okay, and it's me, right? Oh no, it's you.
This the last one.
I'm definitely drunk.
Take a shot if you put someone else's credit card on your Uber account without them knowing. No, I don't really use Uber at all. So
Yeah,
plus I'm out of town.
I've used it out of town a couple times, but
So
that's scammy.
all right.
So that wraps up Risha Roulette. I'm drunk. What about you?
No.
No? Damn.
Now it's time to play the hot seat.
The hot seat.
Yeah, we get in the hot seat this time, y'all. I'm scared.
You wanna go first?
No, I don't actually, since you asked, but I will. Sheesh.
You the one said you wanted to do it.
We got to do it. It's a part of our show. We ain't got no guests, so it's us.
I don't remember agreeing on that, but
It's all right.
we talked about it, but I don't remember agreeing.
You know, slight. Who else gonna do it? You see these cards, they say talk to me nice. Oh, let me get this too and some water just in case. I feel like my nipple about to come out. I hope it wasn't out. Shit.
We'll just put the talk to me nice logo over it.
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll go first because I'm kind of nervous. Did you shuffle?
I didn't.
This seat gets hot, okay? It's one of them that I did.
Okay, so you should be okay with answering it.
It said twerk with no hands for 10 seconds.
Twerk. I'm glad I didn't get that one because the check had twerk.
What the fuck?
Throw that ass.
Okay, you gotta do a beat. Hold on. Oh, you play some music. Oh, you can't play no music. Come on,
I can play music.
Give me a Okay, I'll wait.
What song you want to talk to?
The song you was just singing. It's called Beat King.
Is it on Apple Music?
Just go to YouTube.
I was, but I was just gonna see if it was on Apple Music.
I mean, probably. I don't know. Beat King if he on Apple Music.
B. The letter
I gotta
B.
twerk for 10 seconds. You got. I need a. I'm gonna count to 10.
B. King.
With no hands. That means that there's no knee action.
What is it called?
Beat King.
Oh, beat.
Yeah. Would you put beat?
Throw that. Here we go. Throw that I. Is it the remix?
Bitch is ass, but ass.
Yeah. But I'm saying, is it the remix or is it the regular? The ones that they play in the club?
Regular, I don't know. It don't matter here.
It's
a little mirror right here, so I'm gonna try my best.
Not the commercial.
With no hands, I'm gonna just twerk towards you. The camera ain't gonna see my ass.
Then what's the point of twerking?
They can see me from the side. It's me and you playing this game.
Hey,
we ain't playing it with you two.
Yeah, but we playing it for them.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Blessing us with this speech. Praise his name.
This is no hands. That's 10 seconds, right? Boom.
Like 5.
That was 10 seconds. We good.
But okay.
If I knew I was going to twerk, I would have worn some shorts.
Well, you were so stretchy.
I know, but it's, it's not giving us work material, but. Oh, what's yours?
It says, I dare you to message your crush and ask them if you can eat their ass.
Go ahead. See what he said. What did he say? Yeah. This is interesting. I would love to know. Have you ever asked to eat his ass before?
No, I play with him like with his booty and stuff. He don't like it.
Oh, that's funny.
I like smack his ass. He's like, go with that gay shit. He probably don't know we doing something for this.
So
I said, can I?
because he know you filming?
Yeah. I said, can I eat your ass tonight?
He could be like, yeah. Then now you got to eat ass.
You gotta have to pay me to eat ass.
How much money would a nigga have to pay you to eat his ass? Well, how much money would he have to give you to eat his ass?
I mean, my boyfriend, I wouldn't do it for that much money. I do it for like a couple of thousand. He'll have to shave it though.
His ass. He can't see it. Would you shave it for him?
He can go get a wax.
Like if you get it, like when you get pregnant, like the nigga gonna eventually have to shave for you because you can't see down there.
Oh, come on, I can get a wax.
I mean, I guess.
I get waxes anyway. I don't shave.
Okay.
I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with shaving, but I'm saying I'm not gonna stop when I get pregnant.
Oh, okay. It's not a thing.
See, he said, "Girl, get your motherfucking ass on, LOL. This better be for the podcast."
Say no, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm trying to pull up and I ain't got nothing to pull up.
you already know what we're doing, y'all.
You should have screen recorded that because you know you could have put it on the video, on the YouTube video. You know how the air be doing her shit. It's not for the podcast. She just want to eat your ass. That's it. Can she or no?
Well, so I did it, y'all.
Okay.
He told me to go on. Go on.
What the fuck did you have to say?
That's why y'all be saying it. Gone.
Gone on.
Gone on.
Who is y'all? You country too.
How people say
Miss Doomis.
We talking about from Doomis.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Say they just loud and ghetto.
Who loud? Doomis?
Sorry, family.
Now
He's responding to me.
after he responds, we racing. That's the last thing we're gonna give our lovely viewers who we love to talk nice to. We gonna race.
I ain't got no shoes to run in.
Me either.
I'm not running in the Chanel's.
Hold on. Let's show the camera the Chanel's. Stop playing with her.
Then I came out chick.
Stop playing with her. Very exclusive.
Yeah, period. They only making 5 pairs.
You gonna run the city with them.
Goddamn, he been typing for 30 years. He said, LL, you can't make the gooch.
I am dead. That is it, honey.
Okay,
I am dead.
That's the thing, girl. Dudes like that.
I know. I didn't know it was the gooch. I know it had a name. I knew they liked it.
It is.
Damn, that is too funny. All right, that was it. That wrapped up the show right now.
We can't race. I don't got no shoes to run in.
Then I owe you another car. Then it ain't fair, but whatever. I feel like we should race.
What we gonna race to? To the
Just
trash
around
can?
the circle or something. Yeah, to the thing and back. Come on.
Out in public where people can see us. Y'all ain't got no back road.
There ain't nobody out there.
They are like, what
Ain't
the hell
nobody
these
out
bitches
there.
doing?
If they ask us, I'm shout the YouTube page out. They can go see it.
I can run barefoot.
Yeah, let's get it. Come on. You was raising, never mind.
Where was I raised at?
I should have said the word raised because I don't know. But you spent a long time in Summit. You know, you can run on your barefoot.
Oh, hell. Yeah, but I had my scenic days.
Oh, yeah. Seriously.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna be able to run in my jeans.
Come on now, Miss Dancer. What Miss Kelly would be proud right now.
It was 30 years ago. Where was it? It's people out here.
It is, okay. They don't know you, but you don't live out here. I'm the one who got to go home. They got to see me the next day.
Up the hill is kind of bold.
Where else we going to go, bitch? Down the hill is kind of dangerous.
It is.
Come on, we just racing to the shed and back. Oh, I need a rubber band. Damn.
You cheat. You need to be behind the line.
Okay, behind the line. Damn, I ain't ran in a long time. I don't even know how to start off.
Oh, God. We might be even. You might beat me.
Come on.
Right.
Who knows? Let's see.
All right. Kiki gonna say it?
You gonna do, what's the countdown?
Just say on mark,
Is it 3,
get
2,
set,
1?
go. Or just say on your mark, get set, go. I'm tired already.
Say it, Kiki.
Are we going back?
Yes, you gotta go back.
My ankle blew out.
My what?
My ankle blew out.
Oh, I won. Gang.
It's all right. I told you it was gonna win. Yeah, we tired.
We just raced, and I
I told y'all she was gonna beat me.
won.
It's all right. I'm not a runner.
It's all right. She's a runner. She's a track star.
That I am not. Thank y'all for tuning in for this episode of Talk to Me Nice.
Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me twice. Subscribe.
Yeah, remember if you have any questions or anything you want us to talk about on the show,
Ask
comment
us.
below, DM us on
We
Instagram.
waiting on y'all. Ask us questions.
We'll
What y'all want
answer
to
your
know?
questions.
We here. See y'all next time.